Hello everyone, Solomon here. It's Thursday, March 7th, 2024. I'm at work tonight at my post-apocalyptic COVID hospital, as all hospitals are post-apocalyptic COVID. And, just living the day, living the dream in America. And just being thankful and grateful for having a place to be working at and something to prioritize, to at least experience the blue pill, having some kind of motivation, even though it's probably just a fantasy. I'm aware of it, but I have that. I live in America. I have a job, 6 figures. It's possible. Cash only, Well, I still have to pay taxes, but, you get the point. I have an opportunity. Although in reality, I probably don't need the money. And, I don't like spending money. And I can see through people like grandma's underpants, even though they lie through their teeth at all times of the day. That's what adults do. That's what lawyers do. That's what politicians do. That's what they do. It's a sad reality, but everyone's just bullshitting. And, they have their pretend contracts, have you sign things, spend money on X, Y, and Z. And you're like, hey, what the hell? You didn't deliver on your product. This is a scam. Most of the time, it is a scam. And so, I live in a world of, gadgets, just widgets. I don't think anyone can perform. And I don't deal with that shit because I don't believe you. But, the most serious of people deal with contracts and signing stuff. Lawyers and doctors, consultants and engineers and stuff like that. Permits and all this bullshit paper and patents, legal documents. My whole life has to deal with just avoiding any people who, just try to upset me with, signing things. It's just like, you don't want to be signing things, You're obligated to pay something or have someone else do something for you, in which it could very well just be made up bullshit. I mean, damn. It's too much responsibility. Risk assessment. That's just the adult world. The pen is mightier than the sword. Lawyers this, lawyers that, the court this, the court that. It's just like, this is just too taxing mentally and emotionally. I only have so much bandwidth, to be doing things. How does anyone have all this time to be bullshitting and writing up papers and bullshit all the time? I don't know. And coming up with all these schemes and scams. I don't know, professional bullshit artists, professional scammers, damn. They're out there. They're getting worse and worse by the day. You can go to FBI and check that out, or whomever. It's just everyone's getting scammed left and right. Just don't fucking pick up your cell phone. Don't go online. Just stay local. Cash only. And I'm afraid I have to say this because people don't know any better, especially old people. If anyone tells you to pay an unnecessary amount of taxes, it's probably a scam. But people will continue to get scammed because they suffer from loneliness. No one talks to them. Why doesn't anyone talk to them? The only time someone talks to them is about money. Hey, you just won a free car. Hey, you won, X, Y, and Z lottery. Now you have to pay X, Y, and Z, taxes and send the money over to, P.O. Box, whatever, or, electric wire fund, or Bitcoin, address, etc., etc. And, a lot of these scumbags are from Mongolia, Russia, China, Southeast Asia, Myanmar, Cambodia and shit, Japan, some places in Japan. Just like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on here? It's exactly what it is. It's a trap. It's like Vietnam. The Vietnam War. There are holes and like tunnel rats and Pablos and like drug cartels and terrorists in the world that feed off of you and your money system. And it's just like, what in the actual fuck? Criminals have expenses too. And I don't want to think about this stuff, but it's just happening so more frequently today than ever, and because technology. And before it was doing good, people were generating their 401ks, their nest eggs with the ETFs and the mutual funds and their index funds, and now it's just going into shit. Because when you get older, nobody wants you except when money is involved. Oh, you won the lottery. The kids come back and they're all desperate as fuck for money, and they come up with new schemes. Or they sneak under your car and steal your carburetor and stuff like that. It's just like, what the fuck? You're looking at a younger generation that has nothing else better to do but steal everything from the older generation. It's depressing, but that's the sad truth, Loneliness is a problem. And when you're lonely and you don't talk to your friends, no one can help you. And if you're left alone with yourself, you're gonna default on your greed. Oh, I want to win the lottery. Oh, I want to get that life I never had, or whatever. Oh, I want a beautiful woman, Most people on the internet are dudes. There's no hot girls that go on the internet. What they do, they already have friends. They're already hooked up. If you have a vagina, more than likely you have a ton of friends. Very rarely, unless you're a crazy cat lady. And even the crazy cat lady has other crazy cat lady friends. Rarely, if you have a vagina, people would purposely leave you alone. More than likely than not, you will have other, vagina friends or guy friends. That's just how it works. The social network of women or girls or whatever is much greater than that of guys. It just is. Communication, evolution, hunter and gatherer. And guys are out there doing their own thing, sometimes being stupid, trying to amass a fortune, and have a lot of risk. At the same time, have a lot of risk. But they are the hunters. That's what they do. And unfortunately, other creepers out there are hunting them. Not necessarily animals, predators. There are men. Most likely men. Men that hunt other men. I don't know if you know about this, but this is FBI material. And law enforcement is unable to catch these guys. And it's just rampant. Only the native cops and stuff, crime organizations, and even they get bribed. So you have India just having dedicated industries, offices dedicated to scams. Billions of dollars are lost every year to these industries. Hello, my name's Muhammad from Dell Tech Support. Please don't fall for it. You know, I didn't actually want to talk about this topic, but I've run across too much bullshit. But that's what happens. You know, if you don't get a girlfriend or a wife, and if she doesn't take your money through child support and alimony support, you may end up in this kind of situation where the criminal, cyber criminal, whoever, cold calling, kind of criminal, get your money. So you have to pick your poison. Again, if it's not the wife, if it isn't the girl that steals all your money, then it's the criminal. Everything is bad. Everything in life is a poison. But between one or the other, maybe it's a good thing that your wife stole all your money or whoever. I don't know. Maybe your passport, bro, and then the Filipina lady stole all your money. Maybe then, maybe you can somehow contributed to the world. Now her kids, whoever she has kids with, has a better life. And even though they got their money from some, the most scumbag way possible, but it's better than, leaving it in the arms of the criminals. Why are there so many people like this? I don't know. In New York City, there's theft, but that's less than 10% of the population contributing to all this crime and shit. Maybe like they said, like 7%, like 3 to 7% is responsible. So less than one out of like 10 people are evil. Pure evil, are so desperate they're willing to risk their lives or move to promote their negative criminal behavior and shit. So that's my spiel. I got no more time left. Be careful out there. It's a dog-eat-dog world. People just want your money, and hopefully you can do things on a local level, cash only, and see people eye to eye in real time instead of VR or on the computer, because it's lonely. It's like smoking and drinking are, loneliness is 16 times worse than both of these combined. It's crazy. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you next one. Peace out.